What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at the Polar's Legend pack. It does come with the frozen Nog Ops, the frozen Fishstick, the Devourer, the Backling Castle Peak. It also comes with the Codename E.L.F, and as of right now this is the only way you could get them. It does come in two edit styles with the Minty edit style. It also comes with the E.L.F shield, and it also has an edit style for the Minty. Looks pretty cool. And then the Devourer does have a built-in emote. So without further ado guys, let's get this review started. So the Polar Legends pack. This is one of the most weirdest combinations of skins that we have in a bundle so far. It does have the frozen Fishstick, that's actually my favorite skin at the moment. Then we have the frozen Nog Ops. I normally love the regular Nog Ops, but the light color of her actually looks really good on her. And then the Devourer. The Devourer, it is that frozen Polar Peaks monster that was under the ice. And during season 9, he was the monster that actually fought the mecha team leader. Very skin, very different, and I really do like it. And it also has two edit styles, which is pretty cool and well worth it. And then the one outfit that actually everybody's talking about, the Codename E.L.F. One of the most iconic Christmas outfits to date. He does have a new edit style, and it's not a OG style, so it's pretty really awesome. I really do like it. So the Polar Legends pack actually does have three iconic skins: the Fishstick, the Nog Ops, and the Codename E.L.F. And then they do have frozen styles, which is the frozen Fishstick and the frozen Nog Ops. And then the Codename E.L.F. actually does come with this pack. I don't know why he does, but I'm not complaining. The skin itself is very cool and I really do like it. And then the packaging is a really nice touch. So is it worth it? And honestly, I do think it's worth it. The Devourer, I don't see myself using it all that much, even though it is a very cool skin and a very cool concept. I don't see myself rocking it. But where the money actually goes is the frozen Nog Ops. I really do love that color now on her. The light blue looks really good on her. And then the frozen Fishstick, I am a really huge fan of Fishstick, as you guys could tell. So the frozen Fishstick is actually very nice to have in my arsenal. Then the Codename E.L.F. The Codename E.L.F. is one of the rarest skins in this game, and if you don't purchase it now, I never think it's actually gonna come back, because he is included in this bundle now. So grab it while you can. So what's my final rating for the Polar Legends bundle? I'm gonna have to give the Polar Legends bundle a 10 out of 10. A very phenomenal bundle indeed. It does bring two of my favorite skins, which is the frozen Fishstick and the frozen Nog Ops. It does introduce the Codename E.L.F. in that bundle as well, so I really do like that. And then you have the Devourer, which is a nice touch to wrap everything together. So with that being said guys, let's get these combos started. For the first combination, I am using the frozen Fishstick and I'm pairing it up with the Ice Cube. I really do like how the Ice Cube actually looks on Fishstick. It looks very silly, especially because it does have a little animal inside of it, and it's something Fishstick will actually be doing. For the harvesting, so I'm going with the Icicle. The Icicle matches really well with the frozen Fishstick, especially because he does have that frostbite look on him. Looks really cool. It really matches the backling and the skin itself. And for the glider, I'm going with the Rickety Runner. The main reason why I'm using this glider is for the simple fact it does have snow when you descend to the battlefield, and with this glider it is pretty cool. I do like it, and it's a little penguin, so it's something Fishstick will actually be using in the battlefield. And for the contra, I'm going with the ice crystals. The main reason why I'm using the ice crystals is he's already frozen solid, so the ice crystal actually gives it a little bit more of a frozen feel to it. Looks really cool and actually matches the skin really well. And for the wrap, I'm going with the Indigo Ice. Again, the Indigo Ice is basically a wrap making your weapons look like if they're frozen, and it goes really good with the frozen Fishstick. He is frozen solid anyway, so having the weapons being the same color scheme as the skin itself actually does match this combination really well. So enjoy the combo. For the second combination with the frozen Fishstick, I am pairing him up with the Tone Pouch with the Ice edit style. I really like the Tone Pouch. It actually reminds me of the backing from the regular Fishstick he does have. He does have a little pod in the side of it, and then the frozen look just goes really good with the frozen Fishstick. For the harvesting tool, I'm going with the Cold Snap. The Cold Snap is basically a branch with a little flower and a little lantern on the end of it. It is frozen in the center of it, so it goes really well with the frozen fish stick. And for the glider, I'm going with the Tree Fall. The Tree Fall is a glider you do obtain during the Winterfest. It is pretty cool, I do like it. The color scheme of the light blue with the snow actually falling from it looks really cool. It does match Fish Stick's characteristics, and it's very silly, so it goes really well with him. And for the contra, I'm going with the ice crystals again. The ice crystals is actually one of the best contras you could be using with the frozen fish stick, especially because his whole body is frozen, so I really do like it. And for the wrap, I'm going with the falling snow. The main reason why I'm going with the falling snow, it actually does have animation of snow actually falling from the side of the weapon, and then on the top it does have that snow cover, and as you could tell, the skin itself, it also has the same snow texture to him, so it actually matches really well. I do like it, and it just looks amazing. So enjoy the combo. For the next combination, I am going to be using the frozen Nog Ops, and I am pairing it up with the Glimmer Claw. The Glimmer Claw is actually in the item shop as I'm making this video. It looks really good on her, especially for this very light blue design. It also has white that goes really good with the Christmas hat she does have on, and just the whole combination looks really good. For the harvesting tool, I'm going with the Cold Hearted. The Cold Hearted is actually from the same series, the Frozen series, but it just looks amazing with her. It is all frozen, and it just goes really well with the skin. And for the glider, I'm going with the Snowfall. I honestly wish I was playing during season 2, so I would have gone that Victory Royale umbrella, but I didn't. If you do have it, I would highly suggest you guys using that, but since I don't, I'm using the Snowfall. The Snowfall is basically just a snowman. It's not as cool as the other glider I did mention previously. It does look really cool though, because it does have that white that really complements the skin and the backplate itself, and then it has light blue in the edges that goes really well as well. And for the contra, I'm going with the Snowflakes. The Snowflakes is very subtle. I do like it, especially because it just releases the snowflakes. And as you could tell, the Christmas sweater she does have on and the backplate as well also has little snowflakes, so it matches really well. And for the wrap, I'm going with the Big Flake. The Big Flake is an animated wrap that's currently in the item shop. It does have snowflakes going from the weapon all the way to the bottom. It also has white on it, and it just matches the skin perfectly in my opinion. So enjoy the combo. For the next combination with the frozen Nog Ops, I am pairing her up with the Shadow Wings. The Shadow Wings are light blue. As you could tell, the skin itself does have light blue as well. It just goes really fitting with it, and it matches really well with the harvesting tool that I am using, which is the Flurry. The Flurry is a really cool harvesting tool. It is light blue and white, and those are the main color schemes of the frozen Nog Ops is utilizing, but the tip of the harvesting tool itself matches really well with the backplate itself. And for the glider, I'm going with the Frozen Feathers. The Frozen Feathers is all frozen in ice. I really do like it. It does have those feathers animations to the side of it, and it just goes really well with the skin. For the contra, I'm going with the Snowflakes again. The Snowflakes is very subtle, and it just goes really well with the skin. And for the wrap, I'm going with the Radiant Zero. As you could tell, the animations of the wrap itself, it is all white. It does have that animation like I mentioned previously, and this animation actually looks like ice. I really do like him. It really does match perfectly with the Shadow Wings as well, so it matches really well. So enjoy the combo. For the next combination, I am using the Devourer, the non-frost edit style, and I am pairing it up with the wingback. The wingback actually looks really cool. I do like how it actually looks on him. It actually seems like this backplate was meant for him, especially because it sits right in the center of him, and it looks really cool. I do like it, and it looks original. For the harvesting tool, I'm going with the G Snatchers. The G Snatchers actually, it's the same color scheme as the skin itself. I really do like it. It looks like little babies of him, and it just matches really well. I do like it, and it goes really well for harvest. For the glider, I'm just gonna go with the original glider. The main reason why I'm going with the original glider, as you could tell, this skin does not match any glider that I currently own, or I don't think anybody has a glider that actually will fit him really well. So I'm going with the original glider. It is very simple, but yet there's nothing else I could actually use with him. For the contra, I'm going with the vines. I actually like how the vines actually look on him. They come from his hand and feet, and you could tell he is all green, so it goes really fitting with the skin. And for the wrap, I'm going with the vines. For some weird reason, the skin itself did remind me of Stranger Things, and the vines actually came to my attention. It is the same color scheme as the skin itself, and it just looks really cool. So enjoy the combo. For the next combination, I'm using the Devourer again with the non-frozen edit style, and I am pairing it up with the Morning Glory. The Morning Glory actually goes very fitting. As you could tell, the spine and the back actually goes really well with the skin itself. It does have little flowers in the side of it and little thorns and then a little bit of leaves, but it's okay. It looks really cool. And if you remember in the storyline, he does become all bones and is surrounded by flowers, so it's very fitting that you actually use this back. For the harvesting tool, I'm going with the Bone Fangs. The Bone Fangs is basically just bones wrapped around in a big old bone. It looks really cool. It is green, so it matches really well with the harvesting tool and the skin itself. And like I mentioned previously, he does become a sack of bones in the end, so this is actually very fitting and foreshadowing of the things to come. And for the glider, I'm sticking to the glider. It's just simple. Nothing really else matches really well with him, and the color scheme is actually there, so it looks decent. For the contra, I'm going with the Phantasm. The Phantasm is an ectoplasma contra. It is green, so it matches really well with the harvesting tool and the backplate itself. And for the wrap, I'm going with the Mayhem. As you could tell, it does have scratches all over the weapons themselves, and the vehicle, it actually looks pretty cool, especially with the skin. It looks all rusted and beat up, and that's something he would have done to his weapons because he is a monster after all. So enjoy the combo. For the next combination, I am pairing up the Codename E.L.F with the Golden Token. The Golden Token actually complements all the gold he does have all around his body. As you could tell, his hair kind of looks golden, and then his knee guards are golden as well, and it just looks really good. For the harvesting tool, I'm going with the Pot of Gold, and the Pot of Gold actually complements the skin and the backplate itself. It is made of all green, and you could tell on the end of the harvesting tool, it does have a rainbow leading to a pot of gold, and that pot of gold actually looks like one of the coins that the Golden Token actually looks like. It looks really cool, and I do like the combination really well. For the glider, I'm going with the Palm Leaf. The Palm Leaf is all green. I really do enjoy it. You do obtain it during a victory royale during season 7. It looks really cool, and it just looks amazing when he's descended to the battlefield. And then for the contra, I'm going with the Clovers. The Clovers actually complements the skin itself and the harvesting tool. It looks really cool. It is basically just rainbows coming out of his hands, and then it does have 4-leaf clovers in his hand and feet, and it looks really cool. And for the wrap, I'm going with the Cesty. The Cesty is one of my favorite uncommon wraps. It is all green and yellow. As you could tell itself, the green is very bright. I do like it, even though the green is a little bit too much. The yellow actually complements his pants and his hair. Looks really cool, and this combination is amazing. So enjoy the combo. For the last combination, I am using the Codename E.L.F with the minty edit style, and I am pairing it up with the Anonymous Orb. The Anonymous Orb has that purple glow on it. It looks really cool. I do like it because it does match the skin itself, and overall it just looks really amazing. The Harvesting Tool, I'm going with the Merry Minax. The Merry Minax is not from the same set, believe it or not. It's from a separate set, so it actually goes really good with the skin. I do like it, especially because of the green glow it does have, really matches his eyes. And for the glider, I'm going with the Fusion Coil. The Fusion Coil is an all dark glider. It does have that fusion swirls in the center of it, but the main reason why I'm using it is for the purple glow it does have in the end of it. Looks amazing and matches pretty good with the Codename E.L.F. And for the contra, I'm going with the Variant Flames. The Variant Flames, the flame themselves is green. That really does match the eyes and the leaf he does have on the side. And then the smoke itself is purple. That really matches the clothing. This is one of my favorite contras when I'm using the Codename E.L.F, the minty edit style, and it should be yours too. And wrapping it all together, I'm going with the Fiend Wrap. The Fiend Wrap is an all purple animated wrap. It does look pretty cool. It goes really well with the backnet itself and the skin itself as well. Since the skin does have purple now, it looks amazing. So enjoy the combo. Those are my 8 combinations I have so far for the Polar Legends pack. Let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe. I post videos for your favorite cosmetic skins every single day. And if you want to support the channel, my code is ENIGMAKIDD, all caps, 2 Ds, all together. Every time you do purchase an item from the item shop or the Epic Game Store, I do get a percentage of it, and it really does help this channel out. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.